Okay, so next up on the list is add user, and this is the first not select statement we've seen. It's an insert into, but otherwise it's going to be pretty much the same as what we've done already. So since it's not a select statement, this particular one doesn't need to return any results. It just needs to execute the query. Put a breakpoint there and enable debugging. And then I'm going to create a new user. Okay, so here I am. Right-click on the query, inspect, copy. And this one is add user. So disable debugging and continue. And add a routine, add user. And this one's going to take a bunch of parameters. So I'm going to paste this in. And what do I have? Make this a little bigger. So I have the username and the email address and a hash. Now I can't name this hash because I already have hash as a column name. So hash val, and then this is the role, and I already have a role column, so let's call this urole. So we're going to need 4 parameters this time. So we'll add, and then name, email adder, hash val, user role. And these are all being passed in. So let's go ahead and look at the users table again to refresh ourselves on the type. So we'll go to the Structure tab. So username is varchar64. And email address is varchar256. Then the hash value is varchar128. And the role is varchar16. So, standard definer and security type. This one, the data access actually modifies SQL data. So we'll add a user to the users table. That's the comment. So now we have our add user, stored procedure. And then here, I'm going to cut all this stuff up to the query. Actually, I can just cut all this stuff. So connection is share database :connect. And then query is call add user. And double check the order of parameters here. So name, email address, hash, and role. Name, email address, hash, role. Exactly the same order as here. And then we'll set the statement to prepare query, and then we'll bind the params. So this is going to be string, 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 username, email, hash, role. Then we'll execute the statement. And since we're not returning anything here, that's it for this one. So let's go ahead and try it. I'm going to go to Browse. So we see the last user was Mark X64. So let's log out, sign up, Mark X65. So I'm logged in, and we'll reload. And then now I have more than 25 users, so I have to actually look at the next one. So let's go to the end here. So there's Mark X65, and I have a hash value, email address, role as user, I have a verification code, so this all looks good. And let's just log out and try logging back in. Good. So log out, and I'll try a broken password. Good.